guys, Nick here, and welcome to another episode of Molten Cage. And today, guys, we need to accomplish one of the goals on our new little list here. So, uh, we're basically working on preparing to fight a creature that I've decided to call the Wither, because these are Wither skeleton skulls. Um, I thought that would make sense. So, yeah. Here's what we need. We need potions, an arena, food, mushroom stew, and arrows. So, I think I know a good spot for the arena. I'm all prepared to go over. I need a sword. I can't go anywhere without a sword. Um, Here's a stone sword, and it's like the gold one as well. I don't think I'm gonna like use it, but I don't know. Oh, I forgot. I've switched Minecraft versions before this video. Oh, great. Um, right. We're gonna just there we go. Also, I'm noticing something. I was playing around with other versions of Minecraft off camera. So I need to fix something. Um that's not it. Where is it? Chunk border threaded, smooth lighting. Autosave indicator. There we go. So the area I want to put this is actually wait, why am I doing this over here? I have a direct tunnel to it. So essentially there's a basalt delta over there, and since this thing can create explosions, according to the notes, they can create explosions. I'm not sure if they actually will or not. But since that's a high possibility, um, I've decided to use these fire resistance potions to make an arena underneath the basalt delta. Will this work? I don't know. Maybe? We'll have to find out. I'll also need food. Because, hi. That guy's been there for ages. Jesus, my sound is there. Anyway, hi. This is not the right area. So yeah, there's a basalt delta, um, this way. And this is probably a better area to put this arena since this thing creates explosions. We want a more blast-resistant rock than netherrack, which is noticeably not blast-resistant. So, let's get an arena dug out. We want this to be somewhat big. All right. So yeah, we got some stone. Let's dig this out a little. Ooh, this leads into netherrack. All right, let's stop there then. Maybe I could reinforce that wall with obsidian. I have plenty of obsidian. Um, all right. So yeah, we literally just want to directly connect this to the tunnel, and then we should be good. We also want this to go down. I know we're pretty low in the world right now, but we want this to go down because there is a lava lake above us. All right. So next thing's next. We gotta dig this out. So, yeah, that's a long task. but we can do it. We can do this. We'll have basalt for days. I wish I had access to explosives. But I don't have that, so. As for food, I don't really know what to do for that. I might go. I know I have the whole fishing thing, but I might do the old method of going to the Crimson Forest and getting myself, you know, some. What's it called? Some pork chops. Also, during this fight, I might want a fire resistant potion ready. Alright, reinforce the netherrack parts of the walls with obsidian. That way, we'll have, like, a pretty secure arena. Oh, hey, it's more of this ancient debris stuff. That'll keep everything kind of secure, because this stuff is hard to break. Like, wait, couldn't I mine it? I have a diamond pickaxe. Couldn't I mine that stuff? Huh. That's something to think about. Alright. How tall do I want this arena? I kind of want it down to bedrock. Because we're pretty much there. We're pretty much at bedrock already. I'm glad I brought a bunch of pickaxes with me. Yeah, what if I mine this stuff up? It seems just about as strong as obsidian. Meaning it can't explode. The main concern is if the wither will just straight up kill me. Because explosions do a lot of damage. I'll need some potions, like, definitely. But, yeah. Another idea I had to get out of the nether is there is a facility that does have a door that links up. So maybe we could escape through there. But the problem is, I just don't know. What if that doesn't work? Like, I'd have to find the correct item to drop in there. Because it's a keyhole. It's not just a... It's not just a door. It's like a keyhole. So... I would have to wait for someone to actually enter the facility. I don't know. I also need to go back and look at the strongest creature for reference on how to build it. Because I don't fully remember. I know it takes like soul sand here and the wither skulls, but I'll have to go back and have a look. Anyway. We're actually clearing out a good amount of this. I didn't think we'd get through all this today. All right. Here we go. I'd say this is big enough for what we need to do. You know what else we could do? We could throw it into, like, just an obsidian box. This is the world's deadliest creature. I don't think it's a bad idea. Plus, there's obsidian near the nether fortress. I remember I found a ruined portal a long time ago. Like, near the beginning of the series. So yeah, we make a... here's what I'm thinking. We make a small cage out of ancient debris and obsidian. We spawn in this creature. And then we kill it from outside of the box. That'll hopefully work. If not, we have quite the arena to fight it in. Either way, though, I will need this to be smaller. Supposedly this creature can fly, so in this area it's at a pretty big disadvantage. Alright. Okay, we have this area dug out. Let's go grab the diamond pickaxe real quick. Just so that we can mine up all this ancient debris and stuff. There's another one there. I should go... I know I have, like, a lot of it in these tunnels. Just around. So, let's go grab it. And let's also grab all of our obsidian. I know I have some amount of obsidian. Just indestructible blocks should do the trick. Wow, this staircase is a lot. Okay. Up we go. All right. Nothing in there is indestructible. Let's put all this away real quick. Okay. Okay, obsidian. We have 52 obsidian, 50 crying obsidian, and then I need the diamond pickaxe. And with the diamond pickaxe, we're just gonna mine up all the ancient debris. Wasn't there some here? No, I mined it. I mined it just so that I could get rid of it. Because it was, like, in the way of the builds and stuff. Alright. Mine this up. Please mine. Yes! Ancient debris. Alright. That was from mining out, like, the black stone. Okay. Let's grab the rest of the ancient debris. There. I'm only finding this stuff in veins of one. It's kind of annoying. There we go. And there we go. Now, to build this cage. So, we need five blocks, I think, in order to make this. We need 5 blocks tall space. Meaning we gotta go down to there. Alright, and then it's... Ooh. I might have just an... No, I don't. Do I? It's 3 by 3, 3 by 3, 3 by 3. Nine plus 9 times 6, essentially. That is 54. Yeah, I have enough. So yeah, now, get back to mining. Wait a minute, couldn't I just had another thought. If I bring this stuff to the bedrock facility, like if I brought some lava to the bedrock facility, couldn't I, like, make obsidian? It's an idea. All right. So, this is the area that we're going to use for the arena. And it's going to be 5 blocks up. So, let's at least mine this. And then if I mean, if I still can afterwards, I might not be able to, but I will reinforce the netherrack parts of the walls with obsidian. And thank God when I fight the wither, as I'm calling it. Also, real quick fourth wall break, guys. I'm not calling it that. It's just the character made doesn't know what this thing would be called. And I've tried to stay in character. That's another thing I should probably talk about at a fourth wall break, which I guess this is a good time for because we are just kind of mining stuff up. In this series, I try to stay in character a lot, just because, you know, it's a fun thing. It's a more serious series than Survival Island was, so it's a lot easier to stay in character. And I just like to stay in character, so, yeah. Anyway, back to the story. Back out of the fourth wall break. So yeah, the Wither, as I'm calling it, I believe will be able to break any block if pushed into it within its second phase. So I do need to be prepared for this thing to escape. Alright. Mine all this up. And then with this super power source, I should be able to... Well, I'll have a power source powerful enough to get me out of here. I just need an item from the overworld to get me out of here, is the one issue. So we do still have a problem, but it's not too significant yet. We'll figure it out, essentially, is what I'm saying. And I think we can figure it out. But, I don't know. It is a... I'll need an item from the overworld, is the thing. which I don't think I have access to the overworld. Either way, we've dug out this room. I will continue to dig this a little bit off camera, but until then, guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!